Hello friends, welcome back to another Sims 4 video, and we are in the save file again today. This is Ben McKinnon, and we are gonna see his maybe a little bit minimalistic bachelor pad here in a minute. Ben is one of the most favorite Sims that I've made recently. He's gonna be a fresh out of cast Sim, which means no career, no friends, no skills. I think it would be kind of funny to see what the game does with Sims like Ben and Grace who are fresh out of cast. Maybe we'll play through the save file a little bit just to see what the neighborhood progression and stories is like. I plan on doing one or two more of these Sims just because I think it's funny to make up this idea in my head about who and what these Sims are, and then just to have the neighborhood progression run wild with them. If that makes sense. I know it can happen to any Sims, but like you have a tendency if you have Sims that are in careers that you want them to be in or whatever to kind of nudge them towards that and then keep them there. Whereas a fresh out of cast Sim that's just in the game that you're not necessarily playing, the game is going to do whatever it wants. So I think that'd be funny to see what kind of pairings it makes. Anyways, I'm not much of a cast person, but I think Ben turned out really, really good. I mean, I think I did a fairly good job on him this time. And like I said, I only plan on doing one or two more of these fresh out of cast Sims. The rest are all gonna be Sims who have very solid set stories, careers, families, the skills, the whole 9 yards to them. But we will be getting to that soon enough here because I am sick of building starter homes. I know technically the last house I built wasn't a starter home exactly. I mean, it was pretty close because it was still a really super small 2 bedroom house, but it wasn't a starter home per se. But even so, I want to move on to some big houses with big yards, and I want to do some big things with them. I'm excited to not be doing these little tiny starter homes for a while. Not that I probably won't come right back to them after a week or two. You know me. I'm like obsessed with them or something, but I just want to take a little break. And later this week, I'm gonna be doing if I can get some sleep. We'll talk about that in a minute here. But later this week, I'm gonna be doing an episode of my long haul Let's Play with my personal version of Grace. And wow, what happened to my voice? And I'm gonna be doing another Disney's Dreamlight Valley episode this week. So I will have another Sims video out this week. It'll just be from my Long Haul Legacy Let's Play. And then one non-Sims video this week. Also, I'm gonna try something a little weird, but I'm gonna do it on my second channel, even though the votes were in favor of doing it on my main channel. On my main channel, it didn't go over real well when I did an ambient scene for Christmas in The Sims. So I'm a little afraid to do anything like that on the main channel again. Like the short video did fantastically. Like I am absolutely shocked how well the short video did. But the long format video that was like an hour long or something did not do well. Did not do well at all. And maybe it was just because somewhere between editing and rendering and uploading the sound on that, the sound at the beginning got messed up. it was playing back fine when I previewed it in my editing software, but when I listened to it on YouTube, it was not okay. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. And I don't know. I don't want to mess up the algorithm because even though I said previously that the first one I was going to try was a Sims long play video, I'm actually going to do a Minecraft. I knew I'd come up with it eventually. I'm going to do a Minecraft long play video. So, yeah. I just kind of I've been seeing them, I've been looking at them, I've been interested in them. So, I just kind of want to know, if I could do them at all. Like if I could be any good at them. I don't know. And the Minecraft ones are much more common and much more popular than the Sims 4 ones, so that's where I'm starting. I might do a couple more Sims 4 ambient scenes, but like I said, it did not do well. It really didn't. It didn't do terrible as far as my channel views go. It only got slightly less than normal, but it very clearly got less than normal. Like, it's unmistakable that it got less than normal, but only the long form one, not the short one, which is so weird. The short one actually did really good. Actually, no, now that I see it, the short one also did not do as good as my other shorts. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to put them on the main channel just because I'm trying them out and I don't even know what I'm doing yet. So, look forward to a Minecraft peaceful long play and then maybe some kind of spring or summer Sims park ambient scene soon, hopefully, like this week sometime, hopefully, but we'll see. The reason you're not seeing a face cam today is because I am an absolute mess. I'm now going on 29 hours without sleep. So, my daughter, first of all, I have not been sleeping well, anyways. The weather has been weird, it's been up and down. Dry and then humid and then cold and then still cold but warmer cold. It's been just an absolute nightmare for my body lately. And so I've not been sleeping well, anyways. And then on top of it, my daughter got a raging ear infection. And so she's been quite miserable. So, yeah, no sleep. So you can kind of tell last week my what was it? What video was that? It was the reaction to the Growing Together gameplay trailer. That was an awful video. I can absolutely 100% acknowledge that that was an awful video. I did a terrible job. I really, truly did. And that's because I was just purely exhausted. And because I was exhausted, I was burnt out on life. And then the live stream debacle that should have never been. I should have just quietly canceled it and just never said anything and did it during a time when I was more prepared, more capable of live streaming properly. On top of that, I deleted the spa. I deleted the live stream spa. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I did, and I am so mad at myself. I think, like I mentioned in the live stream, I think this weekend, assuming I get more sleep, assuming that I get a lot more sleep the rest of this week, I'm gonna try to maybe do like possibly at some point like a good 3-4 hour live stream where I'm just gonna build the entire spa all at once. And this time I'm not gonna make it big. Like, I had these grand plans of a big courtyard and swimming pool area and everything. This time we're gonna keep it small and humble. And maybe we'll just put it in the save file, and then it can be a save file build as well. So look forward to that, but I can't 100% guarantee that it will be this weekend unless, all the stars align and everything works out for me getting some sleep. Otherwise, I won't make it through a 3 or 4 hour live stream. I am way too tired for that. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Did I mention that Ben's house is decorated the way it is? Because Ben is a bit of an overachieving nerd who is also very outgoing. So he wants lots of friends. He wants to be out there doing things with people. But he still really likes video games and computer programming and all that kind of stuff. And he just has no interest right at the moment in settling down. That doesn't mean the game won't make him settle down. We'll have to wait and see what story progression does with him if we play through the save file a little bit when it's finished. But or if someone out there wants to play through and let story progression take over and see what happens, I'd be interested to see what the game does with him. But in my mind, Ben does not want to settle down right now. He is loving his bachelor young adult programming, video gaming, and hanging out with friends life. So his new house is kind of decorated accordingly. It's very Bachelor Pad esque, very sparse, very minimal. Um, very, I just went to Target and got whatever looked good and put it in my new house decorated. Does that make sense? And to some extent, I did this house last week when I was burning out and hitting a brick wall somewhere between doing the growing together video and doing the live stream. But also part of it was I just had this image in my head of who he was and what he wanted and what he liked, and this is what I saw in my head was a very minimalist, very stereotypical as seen on TV bachelor pad type of house, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of the idea behind this house. Um, in the screenshots at the end, you'll see a house that I started to try to work on the live stream. We're not keeping that house. That was awful, and I was awful, and everything was awful. And oh yeah, thank you, Witty Simmer, for stopping by and chatting with me and putting up with my awkward obnoxiousness. I appreciate you. I really, really do. I thank you from the deepest parts of my heart for that. And anyone else who stopped by, even just to peek in for a minute here or there, I appreciate you. You have no idea. If you got a good laugh out of my awkwardness, then at least I could make your day brighter in some way. Yeah, I was really like hitting a brick wall hard on Saturday. Well, it was kind of a mess of a Saturday, anyways, because we were supposed to go somewhere and my boyfriend was supposed to RSVP for this somewhere that we were supposed to go, and he didn't. So we ended up not being able to go, which, to be honest with you, I wasn't too disappointed about that, especially since it turned out that our daughter was sick with a raging ear infection. But on top of that, I just was not up to getting dressed up and going out that day. As you can tell by my live stream, I was not really in good shape that day. Not at all. So I really didn't want to get dressed up and go out. But my boyfriend was really disappointed. It was something that he had really kind of wanted to do. And so it was upsetting for him, which was upsetting for me, obviously. And then having our daughter sick with. When I say it's a bad ear infection, I mean it's a bad ear infection. So just was a rough weekend, and I forgot where I was going with that story. Huh. Yeah. It's been a while since I got any sleep. um, but anyways, did I already tell you what I'm planning on doing later this week? I'm gonna do a Long Haul Legacy episode and then a Disney Dreamlight Valley episode, and also a Minecraft long play on my second channel. A long play is where you don't speak, there's no commentary, there's nothing. Sometimes people put music behind it, but sometimes not. I don't plan on putting any music behind it. I plan on just playing and leaving the game sounds up. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Anyways, I don't know what else to say right now. I'm just so tired I can't even think straight, and for some reason I got a really bad toothache all of a sudden while I was talking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy Ben. I really think he's a cute sim, and I think he's got a fun personality to work with, and I think he's got a cute little bachelor pad to play in. So I hope you enjoyed him. If you enjoyed this video, which I really, really hope you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're feeling so inclined. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.